Hi, and welcome to this week's Oracle message with me, Ruth Ann Richards. This is for the week of 14th of February, Valentine's Day. Are you feeling the love? So, we have something slightly different this week because the first message that came out from us, I felt we needed some more guidance about. So, the weekly Oracle message this week is 3 messages. And I'm using the Quantum Oracle deck. There's a lot of vibrations and frequency around at the moment that sometimes aren't about love, and we need to be able to stay in a place of love, compassion to live our intuitive life. So when I asked the universe what we needed to know about this week, the first message that came out was fear. Now, hold on to your horses before your brain or conscious mind gallops away with the meaning of this. This is not a collective message about fear or that there are things that we need to fear. This is about just our own personal emotions and feelings right now. So replace the word fear with worry. And are you a constant worrier? Do you worry about little things as well as the big things? Do you worry about the what if? Do you worry about the things that you can't control? The message here is not that we have to fear. The message here is telling us to cease the worry and cease the fear. We cannot live an intuitive or a fulfilled or satisfying life when we're constantly filled with worry and fear. We don't do our best, we don't achieve our best. It's not helpful to us, and it doesn't help the collective because of the worry and fear vibration that we're putting out there. And you can see in this message, this woman is dressed here in what looks like a beautiful flowing silk dress. She's looking out towards the ocean, we assume. She is fearful about something. But when you look behind her, there's this beautiful image. There's a blue sky contrasted with the grey sky cloud she's got over her head. There's a blue sky and there's this beautiful castle. And what this is telling us is we have a choice. We don't have to worry. And that may be difficult for you to hear if you have worried all your life and that is just your modus operandi right now. But we have a choice about whether to worry or not, or what even to worry about. There is another choice that we can make. So I didn't want this to be the only message in the Oracle message this week, one that's just left us. We need to change our view about fear and anxiety. We need to change our inner emotions and our inner self to cease the worrying, because it's not healthy, it's not helpful. It permeates into our physical cells and into our body and so kind of the whole of our life. So what else did the universe want us to know about this? And the next message that came out was the sacred temple. So we go from this dark fear to something shiny and bright. Now the sacred temple could be something, it could be a physical building. You could look at this and it could remind you of a physical location or building that you know. But it also has a metaphysical and a metaphorical meaning of it's something inside you. Deep inside you, there is a place that does not want to err. There's a place that wants to live with compassion, have a happy life, have a fulfilled life, do the best for yourself and for others around you. And it's that piece of you, it's your soul, it's your intuition. That could be your sacred temple. It could be what's in your soul. And you cannot hear what's in your soul because of all the fear and worry and anxiety that you have. So it's time to meditate, exercise, whatever way works for you to get into your zone, to get that soul and that inner part of you. For those of you who are deeply spiritual, it also represents your Hall of Records or the Akashic Records. So the Akashic Records, the Hall of Records, is the idea that everything that's ever happened, ever was, is now and will be, is recorded somewhere. And this actually applies to quantum physics as well. They do now believe there's kind of a holographic quality to the universe where things are stored. So it's not just something metaphysical and made up, it's something that does have some basis in science now as well. And that you can meditate to go to your sacred temple. You can find your own book of records and find what's in there and find out how you can cease the worry and how you can change your life. And if it sounds far-fetched, that's okay. Just go with the idea of the metaphor of there's something in your soul that has a message for you that can ease the fear and worry. For those of you who work with the Akashic Records or work more in the spiritual realm or can connect to a spiritual realm, you can do that, or you can connect to the universe to help you lessen that fear. And I asked for a final or a third message in this reading, and this is what we got. Optimism. So by tuning into your soul, by tuning into that deepest inner part of you, your heart, your soul, your intuition, whatever you want to call it, you can move away from that fear and anxiety and worry, and you can choose to be more optimistic. It's very much, is your glass half empty or is your glass half full? You get to make that choice. No one tells you whether it's half empty or half full. It's completely your choice. So look for the things around you that make you feel optimistic. Optimism is a choice. It doesn't mean that we're being Pollyanna. It doesn't mean that we're ignoring all the difficulties that are going on in the world. It just means that for our own personal life, we choose to find and see the things that bring us optimism. And by having the optimism, we can live a happier, more fulfilling and satisfying life, doing the things that we love and loving and caring for those people around us. So that's this week's message. Pay attention to your fears, worries and anxieties. Write them down if you need to, but you need to find a way of letting them go because they are holding you back. There's many ways you can do that. The universe gave us the message about the sacred temple. So whether it's a place of worship that you want to go to, whether it's a place in nature, there's a park, there's an outdoor space that you go to that feels sacred to you, and not sacred in a religious way, it just feels really important and nurturing to you. Find what that is for you. Is it a physical location? Is it an outdoor space? Is it meditation? Is it movement? Is it exercise? A place that gets you into the zone where you can really connect and check in with your heart and soul. And a reminder that we have a choice. We have a choice to fear and worry, and we have a choice to choose to see optimism. And it doesn't mean we're ignoring all the other crap that's going on in the world. It means we're making a personal choice of how we want to live our life, and no one else can make that choice for us. So that's this week's Oracle message. I hope you liked this. If you'd like to have your own personal Oracle reading with me, you're a little bit curious and want to dip a toe into the water, I now offer a short reading, 10 minutes for £10, so you can get a taster of what that would be like, and the link will be below in the comments box for you to find out more about that. So happy Valentine's Day, wishing you a wonderful week full of love and full of optimism. Take care, bye.